there is a structured way of thinking about presenting, which anybody can follow and use, and it's very quick once you get the idea of it. And boiled down to essentials, it's who is the audience. A question I use very near the beginning of the book is always ask yourself, what does my audience expect to hear? And then what do they need to hear? And those two things can quite often be different. Yeah. So for example, if they're expecting to hear you do a financial update, right? If you're doing if you're at the annual conference and everybody knows, oh God, Andrea's coming and he's going to do an hour on finance. Okay, that's what the audience expect to hear. Well, what do they need to hear? Right? That can change how you present even something as dull as financial information. So anything you can do to get yourself in the mindset of the audience is great. Once you've done that, so if someone gave me half an hour to prepare a totally new presentation, I would spend 10 minutes of that half an hour trying to understand the audience, right? I would write down who are they, what's on their mind, what are their priorities, where have they just come from, where are they going, what do they expect to hear, what do they need to hear, what do I want them to do? So a third of my preparation time. Once you've done that, you then focus on your core message, break it into 3 parts, follow a very brief structure, which is essentially about having a good beginning, a good core, and a good ending. I mean, there's more details, but that's roughly it. And then the third thing is making sure you're prepared for questions and knowing how you're going to finish on a high. And that's sort of it, really. And once you've got the hang of it, it takes, I don't know, if you've got a really important presentation, maybe up to an hour, not including rehearsal time. And if you've got a quick presentation tomorrow that you just want it to be a bit better, then 15 minutes is probably enough, really.